was always fanatic for sports, and the sports being on the lake, what is very, very beautiful, and my dream was I'd like to have a boat.
Johann Tanzer, welcome to the Hudson Yacht Club. We had gathered friends, relatives, former employee of Tanzer Industries, and everybody knows about Tanzer Industries in Quebec and Canada. You have been one of the biggest sailboat builder in Canada and Quebec, and everybody is aware of these 1,000 boats you have built and sold throughout North America. But we know a little bit about the man, the boat builder who was behind all these boats. And today is your day to have more information about that.
My old place in Austria is different than here. I work 3 days in the company, 3 days I go to school and get the education for how to build a boat, how much a boat will cost, and when it will come. My parents always says, never go with politics. The family is first. The lesson you hear with your ears, and what you want to see, that is your eyes. And then you will see you can go anywhere in the world. In Austria, quick when I come back from the war, and I was with the Navy near Denmark, and everything was poor. You couldn't have anything. You have to beg. And then my father was in the Second World War. In the First World War, crippled coming home. I had no choice. So I make an application with the boat yard in Zurich. And he says, yes, we need builder with training. So I get over there. I get a permit to work in Switzerland right away. I wasn't home more than 2 months, and I was out again. Says, we have a sailing school on Lake Thun. It is near the capital of Switzerland. So, says there we have a school, 20 boats, and all different one for teaching young people, older people. Yeah. And when you young and see in America, everybody has a car. It is not everybody, every rich one, and no middle class and the lower class says, Porsche was there. He built a small car for the small people and middle class people. Everybody could afford this. If here it was easier to do this in Austria or Germany, because you have more craftsmen.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the second little point what was important. Start small, train fast, and train quality.
But you managed to succeed that in Canada. You
Yeah.
have good craftsmanship and good boat affordable. So
Yes, it came
you managed to do that.
to both items. No? What was already digged in my head. What Porsche can do, I will do it. You know, with the apprenticeship, and you want to learn more, you have to try. And I tried, it worked.
And you decide to try to earn a living in Canada.
Yes.
So you put yourself on a boat, and you already met your wife, Gabriela, there in Switzerland.
Yes.
And you had a daughter, which is close to you now,
Yes.
Christine, in Switzerland.
Yes.
I don't know if
Both.
Hans was born in Switzerland.
He was number one,
two
number
Swiss
two,
born
and
children.
number three is born in Canada.
And Andreas born in Canada later.
Yeah.
So in 1957, you start and you land in Halifax with 20 bucks in your pocket and a toolbox in your other hand. That's
Yes.
it. And you went through to Dorval.
The toolbox was about like this area, that back,
Okay.
but packed in. I couldn't carry it, I have to drag it. You want to work? I get you work. My friend is in Bear. He's the number one contractor and finishing contractor. He's Swiss again. Then he said, yeah, I will soon retire and I need a boat that I can go to Florida and be safe. And I already ordered a lifeboat. But what can I do with this lifeboat? Yes, I tell you what, we make a rigging on there, we put a keel on there, and we make the mast. Says, but how you know to make a mast? He says, that's the smallest part. He brought the wood in, I'm making a terrific mast, and then the wood, what I doing, went on Lake St. Louis like fire. So I have to go down to the Royal St. Lawrence and Point Clear Yacht Club, and everybody needed help. And education. I says, no problem. And then it came so far that I couldn't take it anymore, because walking a day to there and the whole weekend in the yacht club. No? But in the same time, I learned different types of boats. And with the books, what I learned from Germany, from avec and Rasmussen, the idea of sailing. So this, and a little bit more to it, and a little bit more knowledge, and books.
Qu'est-ce que mon père m'a dit, c'était vraiment quelque chose qui est resté avec moi le restant de ma vie, que je dise même avec le monde que je travaille avec aujourd'hui, même les enfants. C'est qu'en anglais, je vais le dire, « If you don't try, you'll never know ». Si tu ne l'essayes pas, tu ne le sauras pas. Tu ne sauras pas si tu es capable de faire ça comme il faut. Puis ça, c'est mon père. Mon père, il s'essaye. Il essayait des affaires, il essayait comment faire des affaires. Ça marchait, ça ne marchait pas. Mais quand ça marchait, il s'en profitait.
When I was in British Columbia sailing with Dad, we saw a senator. It's exciting to see that.
Boats became too delicate. You know, the boats started to have just the right pressure points, just the right things, so that the boat would do what it's supposed to do, but hit a rock real hard, and that boat suffered a lot. With ours, we knew they were going to hit rocks. It was planned to hit rocks. We wanted the rocks to break, not the boat. and anybody who sailed around here in Hudson will tell you they've hit rocks with a Tanzer 22 or a 26 and gone flying on that deck, come back to the harbor, and the keel didn't leak. Nothing leaked. The rock had a damage, and you pull it out of the water, and this little teeny weeny nick on the keel. Well, that's the way we wanted it. We wanted it tough.